In this video, I discuss Destiny 2 and the upcoming new season and community reactions. Has Destiny become stale?
Iron Banner. Use everything in your power.
Alright, let's get right into it. How are you feeling about the upcoming new season in Destiny 2? Are you excited for it? Are you waiting to set your teeth into a new season of grind?
Opponent claimed zone A.
I know it's 42 days away at the time of this recording, but I'm addressing it for a reason. This may be controversial to some, but I'm going to say it. We are already in the new season. I say that for this reason. If you look at the past two iterations of the new style $10 content drops for season pass, from Bungie, it's more of the same thing. We have been here and done that. We are lost in the corridors of time. Last season, we had the Vex Offensive. This season, we have the Sundial, an outdoor knockoff of the Menagerie. It's essentially, and I'm dumbing it down here for you, but you get the idea. Beat the mini-bosses, gather orbs and drop them into a container to progress, and get to the main boss level. Beat the boss and collect your reward. This is what gaming is and has been since I've been playing. Beat level bosses until you get to the big baddie at the end. From Pac-Man and Kung Fu Master to Sonic the Hedgehog to Destiny 2. Tried and true, that's the way it was done. What also was done were good and immersive stories. What Destiny has done and continues to do with their a la carte offerings is water down the content. They have diluted the game to the point where it is more repetitive chore than exciting, challenging, and rewarding. With each of these seasons, we've gotten meaningless and forgettable guns and armor. I say meaningless because we all know that with each new season will come new, must-have, gotta get, best, most OP, bullcrap armor, guns, builds, and the clickbait videos that follow.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Last season, just like many of you, I maxed out all 3 of my characters. I played the game a ton and ate up everything Destiny had to offer. I did so because it was refreshing, a change from the past, Armor 2.0, and the promise of being able to customize your character and playing the game in a manner I wanted to play. My armor and loadouts would complement how I wanted to attack the game. We all have navigated the new sets, the new mods, all the nerfs, and some buffs. That's another video for another time. We hadn't yet experienced Bungie's new give and take system. The system that by design makes irrelevant what was earned and came before. How many of you are holding on to weapons, excluding exotics, that were the must-have weapons from the Season of the Undying? Do me a favor, name the weapon in the comments section below. Have you kept a bunch of them? How are you managing your vault space, or lack thereof, with all of this so-called loot? I run pretty much near max capacity, and that's with 1 slot free for weapons and armor on all of my Guardians.
Press on.
I know I could knock out some of what I keep on my Guardians, but I like to be ready for most situations on the fly. If someone needs like a hunter, titan, or warlock in a pinch. I like to be activity efficient in a heartbeat, and getting weapons out of the vault or switching them from character to character takes far too long. It's a me thing, and I realize that. With all that being said, we are currently in the Season of Dawn, and what has changed at the core? we have to once again grind out bounties and level up our artifact to reach an acceptable light level for most activities where you don't feel like you're one shot to everything. The vendors, especially Banshee, offers up the same exact boring as heck lackluster bounties. If you're trying to level in this game, you will spend more time in lost sectors than anything else. You can't really enjoy the game because for the most part, even strikes are more like speed runs to get materials to rank up the armor you get from the timeline, because the in-game armor that drops are crap. If you get a 62 level armor piece, keep it. That bad boy is rarer than finding someone that understands bitcoins. We once again only have limited activities where you can get the required materials needed to masterwork your armor. We have the sundial, which is a reskin menagerie. The moon is an afterthought, and you're hard pressed to find a few guardians here and there. The pit has lost a bit of its luster and novelty, and really just feels like work, as do most of the activities in Destiny 2 now. Somewhere along the lines, Destiny has lost what it was that made people want to come back and grind away. You were grinding for guns and rolls, but you were having fun doing it. You enjoyed the rewards, you raised your light level, you achieved, and you had something to show for it. Most importantly, you had fun grinding without feeling the grind. Today, Destiny 2 feels more like a job that's so boring and repetitive. It has lost its innovation for storytelling and tying it into game activities. The things that made it unique in the market.
The hunt has ended.
Heck, even vendors have for the most part become irrelevant. Destiny would be better off with kiosks where you could go and pick up your bounties, as they have as much relevance in the story as the vendors. With this current season, where is the story tie-in for, Ikora, Hawthorne, Zavala? He is, after all, the de facto guardian leader, right? The Drifter, and what's her name in the basement? That's right, she is non-existent and has been for some time, as have the planetary NPCs. And don't even get me started on the Cryptarch. So what do we have now? With this upcoming season, we will get more of the same. You will lose your light level, you will have to grind it out again, you will get some well-intentioned, half-assed drivel that's passed off as meaningful content. You will level up your artifact, and you will scrounge for mods to apply to whatever gun archetype that Bungie deems to be all the rage for this season. Will it be Arc? What do you think? We've had Void, and are currently in Solar, so the magic 8 ball is pointing to yes. We will all complain about vault space to deaf ears. We will get new mini-quests that are ultimately unsatisfying other than collecting a few new exotic trinkets to place in the overflowing vault. We will all play the new menagerie / sundial, activity and realize it's more of the same. Welcome to the new season. Put all the fresh paint you want to on the old meeting place. Meet the new management, same as the last. Thank you for taking time to watch. Please remember to comment, as I love to hear your ideas and opinions. Please also remember to like, share, and subscribe.
You won.